Do you have a problem with the universe? Tell me, do you have a problem with the universe? You've tried affirmations, you've tried meditation, you've tried visualization, and nothing works. I know that this video is not a coincidence. The universe wants you to see this because I got a solution for you. Just keep watching and I will show you the solution. Here's the solution. Quantum Recode, the science of manifestation and subconscious reprogramming. This ebook is over 500 pages long with 17 chapters. If you feel like affirmations don't work for you, meditation and visualization, nothing works, this ebook is the solution for all your pain. If you want to manifest money, if you want to manifest love, if you want to manifest a job, anything you desire, this ebook is the solution. Okay, so now watch the video because I'm going to give you a summary about this ebook so you can have an idea of what this ebook is talking about. Okay, keep watching, don't skip the video, watch till the end. What's up, guys? I'm glad you're here. So look, I've been working on something massive, and when I say massive, I mean, I poured my heart, soul, and years of research into a guide that's ended up being over 500 pages long. It's called Quantum Recode, and honestly, it's the ebook I wish I had when I first started trying to figure out why my life wasn't looking the way I wanted to. We've all been there, right? You try the affirmations, you make the vision board, you think positive thoughts until your brain hurts. But the reality in front of you just stays the same. It's frustrating. It makes you feel like maybe you're just broken or that this manifestation stuff is for other people, not you. But I wrote this ebook because I found out that's not true. The missing piece wasn't about wishing harder. It was about understanding the actual science, the biology, the physics, and the energetic mechanics of how we create our world. This isn't just surface level fluff. I'm talking about deep, practical insights designed to walk you through every single step of your journey. It's a resource I built to be your manual for total transformation. Today, I want to take you through the core of what this ebook is about. I want to share the story of how we can actually recode who we are to get what we want. Let's keep it real for a second. We tend to think that what we see with our eyes is reality. But quantum physics blew that idea out of the water a long time ago. In the ebook, I break down the concept of the quantum field. Think of it as this invisible web that connects everything. It's not empty space, it's pregnant with possibility. There is this thing called the observer effect. Science shows us that tiny particles, the building blocks of matter, act differently depending on whether someone is watching them or not. That means you, the observer, are not just watching life happen. You are influencing it. You are the architect. But here's the catch. You aren't manifesting what you want. You're manifesting what you are. This brings us to brain waves. Most of us are walking around in beta state all day, stressed, analytical, solving problems, fight or flight. That's survival mode. You can't create a new life when you're just trying to survive the current one. I talk a lot in the ebook about getting into theta and alpha states. These are the sweet spots. It's that twilight zone right before you fall asleep or when you're deep in meditation. That's when the door to your subconscious swings open, and that's when the real work begins. You have to understand that your conscious mind, the part of you listening to me right now, is only running the show about 5% of the time. The other 95%, that's your subconscious. It's like a massive supercomputer running programs that were installed when you were a little kid. If you grew up hearing money is the root of all evil, or you have to work hard to survive, that's the code running in the background. You can say, I am wealthy in the mirror 1,000 times, but if your subconscious code says, wealth is dangerous, you will self-sabotage every single time. In Quantum Recode, I dive deep into neuroplasticity. This is the best news ever. Your brain is not hardwired, it's plastic, it's moldable. We can literally, physically rewire our neural pathways. We can delete the old apps that are crashing our system and install new ones. But we have to be smart about it. We have to use the right tools. I spend a lot of times in the ebook talking about frequency. Everything is vibration. Your emotions. They aren't just feelings, they are feedback mechanism telling you what frequency you're broadcasting. If you're operating from fear, shame, or guilt, you are broadcasting a dense low frequency. And according to the laws of physics, like attracts like. You're going to tune into a reality that matches that density. But when you move into gratitude, love, and joy, you become magnetic. I break down how to use sound to hack this. We're talking about solfeggio frequencies, binaural beats, and the Schumann resonance, the heartbeat of the earth. These aren't just cool sounds. They physically entrain your brain to sync up with the vibration of what you want. It's like tuning a radio. If you want to hear the jazz station, you can't be tuned to the heavy metal station. You have to turn the dial. Okay, so how do we actually do this? In the ebook, I don't just give you theory, I give you the playbook. One of my favorites that I explain in detail is scripting. This isn't just keeping a diary, it's writing out your life in the present tense as if it's already happening. When you write by hand, you trigger a different part of your brain than when you type. You start to feel the emotions of the wish fulfilled. And remember, the subconscious doesn't know the difference between what's real and what's vividly imagined. If you can make yourself feel the success before it happens, your brain starts working to make your outer reality match that inner feeling. Then there is the 55 x 5 method. This is for when you need to laser focus. You write a specific affirmation 55 times for 5 days in a row. It sounds repetitive because it is. You are hammering that new belief into your neural network through sheer force of focus. We also talk about the 2-cup methods. This is a quantum jumping technique. You take 2 cups. One represents your current reality, the other, your desired reality. You pour the water from the current to the desired and you drink it, visualizing the shift. It sounds simple, almost too simple, but it's a powerful ritual to signal to your subconscious that the timeline has shifted. And we can't forget EFT, Emotional Freedom Technique, or tapping. Sometimes the blocks are stuck in our physical body. Tapping on meridian points helps release that short-circuited energy. It clears the static so the signal can come through clearly. I also take you into some ancient wisdom. We talk about sacred geometry, the flower of life, the Sri Yantra, the golden ratio. These patterns are the building blocks of the universe. When you meditate on these shapes or bring them into your environment, you are aligning with the fundamental order of creation. It helps bring order to the chaos in our mind. And look, we have to get back to nature. Grounding, literally putting your bare feet on the earth, discharges the electromagnetic smog we collect from our phones and Wi-Fi. It resets your biological clock. You can't manifest well if your battery is drained. You need to plug back into the source. Guys, I know that this video is useful, and I'm 100% sure that this ebook will bring you value and help you manifest anything you desire easily. The only thing you need to do is to let the universe know that you are ready by liking, sharing this video, and subscribing to the channel with all notifications turned on. And I am so grateful for it. Now, let's get back to the video. I dedicated a huge chunk of the ebook to health. We've been conditioned to think our health is out of our control. that it's all genetics or luck, but the field of epigenetics shows us that our environment and our perception of our environment control our genes. If you believe you are fragile, your body listens. If you believe you are vital and resilient, your body listens. I talk about how to use visualization not just for money, but to direct healing energy to specific parts of your body. We talk about eating high vibration foods, live foods that carry light and information to fuel this vessel. You are a biological computer. You have to give it the right electricity. Now let's talk money. Money carries a lot of baggage for people. In the ebook, I really tried to help you dismantle the scarcity mindset. The system we live in thrives on us feeling like there isn't enough. But nature is abundant. There is no shortage of leaves on a tree or drops in the ocean. We have to move from I need to get to I am open to receive. We talk about aligning your energy with financial success, not by chasing it, but by becoming a vibrational match for it. That means celebrating when you pay a bill because you have the money to pay it, rather than resenting the cost. It means visualizing the freedom the money brings, not just the paper it sells. Manifesting isn't just about things, it's about people, love, connections. But you can't call in your soulmate if you're hoarding resentment for your ex. I go deep into forgiveness, not because the people who hurt you deserve it, but because you deserve to be free of that heavy energy. Resentment is like drinking poison and expecting the other person to die. It lowers your frequency. In the ebook, I guide you through rituals to cut those cords, to release that baggage so you can be light enough to attract the love you actually want. We talk about mirror work, looking at yourself, really looking at yourself and building that self-worth. Because ultimately, you attract what you believe you deserve. If you think you're unlovable, you will find people to prove you right. If you know you are a divine being worthy of adoration, you will find people who treat you that way. Here is the part where most people get stuck. You start doing the work, and suddenly everything goes wrong. You feel resistance. You doubt yourself. In the ebook, I explain that this is actually a good sign. It means the old programming is fighting back. It's an extinction burst. We talk about the art of letting go. It's the paradox of manifestation. You have to want it, but you can't need it. Needing implies lack. Trusting implies having. I discuss the concept of inspired action. You don't just sit on the couch. You move, but you move when you feel that nudge, that excitement. You align your actions with your intentions, and then you surrender the how. The how is not your job. Your job is the what and the why. Finally, the ebook is about creating a lifestyle. It's about building a customized routine that works for you. Maybe you're a morning person who loves to journal, or maybe you're a night owl who loves to visualize before bed. I encourage you to track your progress. Keep a journal of the coincidences. When you start tracking them, you see them more often. It builds your faith muscle. It takes you from hoping this works to knowing this works. We talk about accountability. We talk about protecting your energy from energy vampires and negative media. We talk about creating a sacred space in your home where you can recharge. Listen, Quantum Recode isn't just an ebook I wrote. It's a roadmap. It's over 500 pages because I didn't want to leave anything out. I wanted to give you the science, the spirituality, the psychology, and the practical gritty steps to actually change your life. I truly believe that we are powerful creators who have just forgotten how the machine works. This guide is the user manual. It's designed to support you, to pick you up when you fall off the wagon, and to remind you how powerful you are. Now, here's the deal. I haven't released this ebook to the general public yet. I'm being very intentional about who gets their hands on it right now because I want it to go to people who are actually ready to do the work. So I'm not selling it on Amazon right now. I'm not putting up a paywall link here, but if what I've said today resonates with you, if you feel like, man, this is exactly what I've been missing, just leave a comment below. Just say, I'm ready, or tell me more, or whatever you feel. If I see you genuinely interested, I reach out and let you know how you can get access to it. I want this community to be built on trust and real values. I want you to win. Thanks for hanging out with me today. Remember, your reality is waiting for you to code it. Let's make magic happen. Peace.